Whoa, welcome to the show, everybody. This is me. Here we go. Okay, this is pretty cool. Ladles and jelly spoons. It's Tim Down for Balcony Banter. Where are we, you might ask? Where are we, indeed? We are actually in the house because it's blowing a gale out on the balcony. It's probably stopped now because the thing's gone down. But no, it's blowing a gale. Let's see how many people are online. Whew. Okay, the show today, we've got a little bit of COVID, we've got a little bit of weather, and we've got a lot of discussing, and the topic today is responsibility. If anybody wants to join in, you can go to timothydowd.com/live and come in the room. I'll open the room after we've done all the other stuff, so don't worry about that. And let's just see who's coming in. My channel, I'm looking at my channel now, and I'm going to, I've got the wrong thing. I've got the wrong thumbnail up. It's an old thumbnail. I'll open the room after we've done all the other stuff. So there we go. Sorry, she got that. Right. So, who have we got online? We got Bob Burrows inside. Too cold. It's not cold, it's just really, really, really windy, Bob. Really, really windy. Let's just get rid of this. Okay, Bob, Mark Campbell's online. Stephen, Carl, aka Willie, Bob, David again from Western Supermare, Mark, Jill, Bucko, Bob again, Sharon Gamble, David Bott, evening all, Sean McDermott, Philip Hunt. Good evening, Tim from Plymouth, and Carl Graham. Hi, Tim and Chris from Gateshead, or Gateshead. I don't know which one it is. I can never tell. My dad used to say Gateshead. Evening, Tim. Hope you're all well. Thumbs up, guys, says Bob. Hi, everybody. Okay, we've got 82 people watching now, and I'm going to actually go ahead and start the show. So what do we start with? I know what we start with. We'll start with a little bit of stripping down nude. No, that's not what stripping down nude means. What stripping down nude is the music that I play behind the weather forecast. But before we do that, I'm going to introduce the goyles. And the way I can do that is to turn this round. There we go.
Do I have to look?
This phone here.
Hello.
That's it. You're not there yet. There we go. And I'm just going to make it a little bit wider.
Hello.
I don't know how to do that on this phone. I've got to do it here. There we go. Make it a little bit wider. And boom. There they are. You can wave now, people.
Hello.
Hey, great. And then we get Balcony Banter 1 and 2.
And
I'm on the wrong
fly.
side. I'm on the wrong side. So I'll do Balcony Banter 1 and 2. There you go. And we've got Christina and Giuliani and Amua. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to go for a little bit of weather. And stripping down nude is my perfect inroad to that, so let's try that. Well, there's going to be plenty of weather in the next few days, as they said. The saying today is that north front is going to hit us later on today, and that should bring rain on Thursday, Friday. There's going to be a sunny Saturday, then rain again Sunday, Monday. I don't know how they're doing that. But basically, it's been slightly unnatural with the Kalima and the heat at this time of year. So we're going to normal autumn weather now, which is basically the opposite of spring. So if we're the island of eternal spring, then it's probably the island of eternal autumn also. So let's nip over to the satellite picture. And you see we're in between two bands of cloud there. So that's what we've been getting, the east winds from the Sahara keeping us warm, and a little bit of a Kalima. If we zoom out to the whole of the Atlantic, you can see that massive high has come closer to us. If we go over and have a look at the rain clouds now, that shows us that circle weather front at the top there is quite wet. The one below us isn't, and there's a band of rain coming towards us. That's the one probably going to hit us on Sunday. If we look at the isobars now, you'll see that there's two massive highs that are splitting apart. These are both cyclones, so that means it's bringing northerly winds now down, and so that's the end of the weather for this week. Let's look back at the forecast again to say highs of about 24, 21 tomorrow, down to 18, 19 at the weekend, and back up to 20 on Monday, and then in the 19s and 20s, which is normal for this time of year. Okay. Well, that was the weather, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, we'll see what the weather's going to be like later on. Christina's dying there.
Not yet.
Not yet. Let's go back to these girls. Here we go. There they are. They're online now. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to... Should you want to do the COVID thing straight away? I've got to look at the thing again here now. Where are we? There we go. So we got Elvis. Oh, hi Tim. Hope you're okay. Yes, we're fine. Storm coming later, I hear. Yes, it is. Hello, Tim, Christina, Giuliani. Cold in windy tonight from Witness. So everybody's saying hi. Did you see my Facebook message about kids and COVID, said Bob Barrows. No, I didn't. I don't do Facebook messages. But if you're asking about, is it kids, then Janet Anscombe had a great post, actually, and it was all humans. So if your kids aren't human, they don't have to they don't have to do the test. Okay, I from dark cold Swansea. Two lovely ladies. Hola.
Hey.
From Andrew. Richard H. Storm. Don't shout. We'll never forget the Kalima in February. Yeah, there was there was a Kalima just now, actually, which has given us a lot of grief. Okay, so do you want me to do the quick COVID and then go into responsibility, or should we do
Quick COVID?
Let's do the quick COVID, and I've recorded it now, so it is really quick. So I'm going to mute us and play the quick COVID, and I've got a new COVID music as well, so I hope you're going to enjoy that. So let's try this out. It's always the same for me. It's always the same. I'm going to mute them too because they're eating crisps, and then I shall slowly mute me as we come back into the COVID thing. So. Well, the whole of the Canary Islands has 4,312 active cases. That's a little bit less than Monday. And as you can see on the bottom right-hand corner, the curve is on the right way down. There's 200 people in hospital with 38 people in ICU. If we zoom into Tenerife now, you'll see that the figures there, again, probably the highest in the Canary Islands at the moment, 2,761. So that means there's 150 in hospital and 25 in ICU. If I turn off the people who've recovered there on the bottom right-hand corner, you see that we're still on that plateau. We haven't turned the corner as yet. Nipping over to the municipalities, Santa Cruz and La Laguna are still leading with Arona high up, and Granadilla de Abona has actually overtaken Adeje in the total number of cases. So if we have a look at Arona there, we'll see the active cases there still on 97, with 9 in hospital and 1 in ICU. So that's 1 person in ICU that wasn't there on Monday. And Granadilla de Abona, which we haven't looked at before, has now got 130 cases. That's around about the airport and El Medano. So if we look down to Adeje, they have only 95 cases now, which is very similar to Monday, with 5 in hospital and 3 in ICU. So that's a little bit worrying, but still very low as a percentage of the people who actually live here. So let's have a look at the 7-day average, and let's see if we can make this a little bit bigger. So the 7-day average needs to be below 50 for the island to get off the red traffic light. And as you can see, we've gone up slightly from Monday. So we're round about the 65 mark there. So we still have to work on that and get that one down. So unfortunately, as I said before, we're not there yet. We're still on the plateau. There's still a lot more to do. So that was the corona for the 25th of November 2020. So we'll come back to me now. Ladles and jelly spoons. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, so basically that was the corona update. I got a few messages as that was coming in, and somebody's saying that does Ireland have to have a test? At the moment, there is a website, and it is a website that lists all the countries that you need a test from, and if you are on that list, then you need a test. If you're not on that list, then you don't need a test. And they've actually got one with the list of countries between now and the 30th and list of countries after the 30th. So it's going to change on the 30th. So if you have a look at that list, I'll put a link in the description afterwards. I'm not sure where it is, or it's on Janet Anscombe's website. So if you go to, is this Janet? Yeah. No, that's Giuliani. I'll go to Giuliani as well. Go to Giuliani. She doesn't have the information on it, I don't think. But if you go to Janet Anscombe's website, she's got a post there that tells you all about it. And it is basically, if you're on the list of high-risk countries, then you will need a test. And if you're not on the list of high-risk countries, then you won't need a test. And it's the list that the Spanish government issue, which is based on the list of the EU definition of high-risk countries based on new active cases per 100,000 of people. So anyway, so that's the answer to Jill there. There are people saying that Ireland's come orange, but I'm not sure whether Ireland is still on the list. Go and have a look after the show, and then we can have a look at that. Good. So hi Tim and Christina, hope all is well with you both. Well, I'll just put them on so you can see them. There they go. So do they look okay? What are they scoffing there? They're scoffing chips with salsa and dates and bacon, and I can't actually reach any of it because it's all over there.
I won't scoff anymore.
You're not going to scoff anymore? Okay, you're not having fish and chips afterwards either? Oh, dates and bacon. A lot of fat. Oh, and today's brought to you by Dorada with no alcohol again.
Dorada Sin. Cheers.
Cheers, big ears, everybody. So, today we got what? Responsibility. Why did I pick responsibility? I think I picked it.
Yeah, you did.
And basically, we all have a responsibility now to look ourselves in the mirror and say, are we doing everything we can to eradicate this disease? Because I've read a lot of people on Facebook and Twitter, and everybody's complaining about the Canary Islands gouging us for money for tests. And the easiest way to stop it is to get your country out of the high-risk group. So it's not the Canary Islands doing anything to you, it's your country, or you basically, doing something to us, putting yourself at high risk that you need a test to get here. And the Canary Islands would always be welcoming to responsible adults with well-behaved children. I've said this before. People who know how to act in a foreign country and respect the local laws and the local people. So if you're one of those people, get on a plane. If you're not, stay home. Okay. Thank you, Andrew Horseman. Every time. Thank you very, very much. We really, really do appreciate all the people who help us do the channel. I did an unboxing video today, but I haven't finished it yet. It's like my drive around. I keep telling you I've got one, and then I don't publish it. I still haven't finished the drive around. I know. I'm terrible. But I've got a lot to do all day looking after this young lady over here. Don't I, Chris?
Yeah.
That's your responsibility.
That's my responsibility. My responsibility is to look after my wife. So, wifey, what do I do every day that I'm responsible for that stops me editing drive around videos?
Get me out of bed.
Why can't you get out of bed of your own?
Yeah, 'cause I've got a mess. That's why I'm living with the mess.
Living with a mess. Yeah.
And you take me in the shower.
Oh, hee, ho, hee, ho.
Yeah, those days are over.
First I've heard of it.
'Cause these days I don't look very sexy.
I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I want everybody who thinks Christina looks sexy to give us a thumbs up and donate $50. Oh, you're right, you're not sexy. I think you're the sexiest person alive.
That's great.
So what else do I do?
What is your responsibility then?
No, well, you haven't finished with all my responsibilities yet.
Oh, that takes the whole day.
Oh, my golly gosh, golly gosh.
Yeah?
See, that's a problem with MS as well. You can't swallow properly, can you?
No,
Especially when you're laughing.
yeah.
But we need that smile.
Do you want me to cut you off?
No.
Okay. So go on, what else do I do? So I put you in the shower, do I take you out again?
Yeah. Take me out again. And help me to brush my teeth and wash my face.
And he's the entertainer as well,
Yeah.
no?
Uh-huh.
And he makes me laugh, 'cause otherwise,
You'd be a miserable sod.
yeah, right. I really would.
Oh, we got loads of thumbs up. Everybody's putting thumbs up, saying you're sexy. Cool dudes. Oh, loads of thumbs up. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. She is dead sexy. Dead sexy. So what else do I do then? So I get you brushed. So that's like the first half an hour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then what do I do?
You make me breakfast.
Oh yeah, make your breakfast.
You ask me what I want, and I get just that.
Really? I
Most of the time, sometimes you forget stuff.
like what?
Like my Liebkuchen,
Yeah, but then you send me back to get it, don't you?
my Christmas cake.
Oh yeah, well, you see, the thing is, for those Germans watching, or people who've lived in Germany, now is the time to eat Liebkuchen, which is love cake. No, it's not Lieberkuchen, no.
Nice.
Living cake.
Living cake.
Gingerbread.
It's gingerbread,
cake.
gingerbread with chocolate,
Yeah.
and at the bottom it's got one of them little biscuits that you get in the Catholic Church. What's it called? An oblate.
Oblate.
Oblate. So it's got that on the bottom, then it's got ginger cake on top, and then it's usually covered with some sort of glaze.
Glaze or
Or
chocolate.
chocolate, yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I've got ones where it's chocolate on the bottom and glaze on
Oh,
the
I
top.
love these. They're my favorite
Oh,
ones.
well, we'll
With the
open
glaze on top.
We'll open a packet in a minute. We'll open a packet. So responsibility, yeah. So, I mean, we've all got responsibilities, but I took on an extra responsibility to come here to look after Crisp, and in return, she has the responsibility to put a roof over my head. I'm your kid.
Yep.
And what else is your responsibility?
Christina's responsibility is to be sexy. That's the first
Yeah.
thing we discussed that.
Be funny.
Be funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout at the TV. Shouts at the TV. No, she doesn't.
No, I never do.
No. Listens to
'Cause I
audiobooks.
just changed the program if it annoys me.
Can you see the TV? Can you watch TV?
Not really, no. And I sit right in front of it.
Yeah. So you need a big screen TV, do you? We're not getting a big screen TV. I don't watch. I watch TV or watch programs on my iPad outside on the deck when it's not windy. So we don't need a big screen TV. We got a big screen TV from a mate of ours who left to go back to England. Thank you, Keith and Jonathan. And they basically gave me for cost price, so that was quite good. And yeah, so Christina will listen to quiz shows, won't you?
Yeah.
And news shows. What else?
Criminal stories.
Criminal stories.
More-
Mordom in Nordom.
More than in Norden.
Yeah, murder in the north. Oh, the north. The north. Well, so
Because I'm from the south.
You're from the
so
south.
I like Würden im Norden.
Christina knows what a Christmas present is, but basically a Christmas present, we've got this telephone that looks like a normal phone, but it's actually a cell phone, so she can take it everywhere she goes. And it's breaking, isn't it? Like the thing's breaking in the back.
Yeah.
And we've got this speaker in the bedroom that plays music, and you got to plug in. And I've got an old iPhone that she uses to listen to audiobooks and stuff. So what we've decided is we're going to amalgamate all that together, and I'm going to get her, wait for it, I'm going to get her an Apple Watch.
Ooh.
So she can tell the time. She always has the telephone on her wrist wherever she is. It's got a falling over sensor, so if she ever falls out of a wheelchair, I will be notified. So that's pretty good. There's got like the sensors for the health as well, you know, with the pulse and all that. So it'll take your pulse and all that, so make sure you're healthy. And you can listen to your music and your audiobooks on it. All you need is to put your earphones on and connect through Bluetooth.
And it'll take Tim a month to teach me how to do it.
Well, for the first month, I'm only going to teach you how to tell the time, you know. Just look at the
I
watch.
know
But
that.
that's big enough.
Yeah, I know that.
And if she's really happy, if she's really nice, I'm going to get her one of those HomePod minis as well, so she can sort of say things like, hey, and I can't say the name, Siri, because it'll do everything. And she can play all the music. I've already got her a subscription to Apple Music, so she can listen to everything, like Ella Fitzgerald and Bodo Wartke.
And we can sing.
And we can sing as well, yeah. So that's what I've decided to
I
get.
want to hear that when I sing.
I do.
It's so young.
So what do you do? You also are responsible for your diet. I mean, you tell him, Tim, what to cook, but you also decided at some point to do the fasting.
Yeah.
So that's something you decided to do.
Yeah.
And how is that going? Is that
That's quite right. I've loosened a little bit.
you lose?
In the morning I eat what I want.
Yeah.
And then I have half an apple maybe in the afternoon. And in the evening, nothing.
Nothing. But yeah, I mean, that's also part of the physical responsibility. And you do a little bit of exercising on the balcony. I saw that one time.
Mm-hmm. She's got one of these bikes that runs to keep her legs going like that so they don't atrophy.
Yeah.
And also in the morning, I massage her. You forgot about the massages that I give.
Oh, yeah.
My responsibility is massaging my wife's legs.
Wow.
And her back at
The
night.
sexy legs.
The sexy legs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And if you're lucky, they don't kick you. Because I've got this spastic in my legs.
Exactly.
They just do what they want.
There's a great film that I recommend called Idiocracy. In fact, it's perfect for the time we are now. It's a late 90s film. It's a bit of a sci-fi comedy. And it's basically these two people, they get frozen, and due to the year 2000 bug, their freeze thing goes too late, and they wake up in the future where idiots are running the country in America. And I'm not kidding you. You watch it today, it's very poignant. But one of the things is that people are watching a lot more TV, and they've got like automatic feeders for the Coca-Cola, and they got automatic waste disposals and that, so they don't have to get out of the chair. And the best program on the TV is a reality show called Ow My Balls, where people just get kicked between the legs. So it's called Idiocracy, and you got to go and watch it. Are you okay? Well, should we zoom into Kristen to see if she's dying? Shall I turn your microphone off? Here we go. I'm turning the microphone off so she can cough. Something stuck in your throat, darling? No, you're okay? Yeah, people think I'm laughing now, but you know, I live with this every day, so And she does as well, and she laughs it as well, don't you, kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's part of the MS, you know, you got this problem of swallowing, and if something goes down the wrong way, you've had it, haven't you, kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a couple of questions. One of them was about a PCR test. Somebody's saying I've looked at the map and it's not, and Scotland's not red. Don't look at the map. It's I think the map is just saying what the level is, and I think grey is what you're saying. Grey. If you look at the side there, there's a little what's the word? A legend or a leg end, and it'll say the grey areas they either don't have the right reporting or they don't report in the right manner. So what I would do is go to Janet Anscombe's website. Go to the post that she's just posted about PCR tests, and the very first thing she says, there is a list of countries here. Click on the here, and it'll take you to the list of countries. And there are 2 dates. One is pre-30th of November, and one is post-30th of November. So your responsibilities now is to go and find the correct information on Janet Anscombe's website. That's where I get mine from, and I also go to the official site that you see when I do the filming there, and that should give you all the information you need. But as I say, the easiest thing to do is to stop your mates getting infected and get your country off the list as quickly as possible. So have a look here. Jim Reeves 2. Jim Reeves? Do you listen to Jim Reeves? Have you heard of Jim Reeves?
No.
Okay, she doesn't listen to him. Pat O'Donnell and Raimundo says, has Giuliani got responsibilities? She's young, free and jingle.
Oh. Always we have responsibilities.
Oh, we're going to ask her in a minute. We're going to ask her in a minute what her responsibilities are. A thumbs up if you think Giuliani's sexy. Must be a shade for the evening for our famous 3. Must be a shade for this evening for our famous 3.
Yeah, today it's a bit shady.
It's a bit shady, but we're not on the balcony because it was a gale. It was like coming a gale, but obviously now the sun's gone down. It's okay, so theoretically we could go out, but I've got to then take all the stuff. Because I could take
next
this.
week.
I could take this. There you go. But people are saying, well, how do we live? Well, we sort of live like this. There you go. There's the desk. There's the TV. And there's the other balcony door. So this goes. We've actually got a balcony that goes all the way round. Well, to one corner basically. So we can go out the living room and come in the bedrooms. So we're actually sat on the balcony that's by the bedrooms, and this is the living room. And then through that door there is the door out, and to the right of that, behind the mirror, if you like, is the kitchen, which I'm not going to show you. Because then you will know why it's called Living with a Mess in Tenerife. You got some thumbs up there, Giuliani. You got loads of thumbs up, sexy Giuliani. UK are showing 3 households to mix over Christmas. Seems mad to me. What's my view? Roger Channing. My view is that whatever the government says to say that you can do doesn't mean to say you have to do it. So if you are responsible and you think that you're at risk by going to getting your families together at Christmas, then don't do it. If you are responsible and you take the risk and you know where they've been, the rest of the families, let's assume now we've got coming up to the beginning of December, right? So if everybody says, okay, in December, we're not going to go down the pub, we're not going to go to a football match, we're not going to go to a place where there's loads of people that we don't know, we're not going to hug and kiss, we're going to wash our hands and make sure that we're safe, and then we'll have Christmas together and we will know that we're basically safe, right? Then that's okay. And if you're not going to do that, then probably you shouldn't come together at Christmas, probably, yeah? So it's to do with responsibility, and what is the flip side of responsibility is irresponsibility. And so don't be irresponsible.
Everything has a cause and effect.
Yeah, yeah, everything has a cause and effect. Saying someone mentioned blue is good for Christina. Sorry, someone mentioned blue is good on Christina. Yeah, it is.
Yes,
it is, yeah.
That's true.
I think Christina likes blue, and I like yellow on Chris as well, in the sunshine.
Yeah.
But blue goes with the nice eyes.
Yeah, but yellow goes with the eyes as well, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That makes them really pierce.
There you go. I'll just stick a can on her head. A Canada Dorada. Okay. So, Juliani, what are you responsible for? Or what are you irresponsible about?
Oh, we're always irresponsible about little things as well. But I try my best to do the three things: physical, mental, and emotional. I always look at it like I'm filling my cups. Like if I see my cup, physical cup, half empty, I need to fill it. Mm-hmm. So that doesn't mean that I need to eat more. It means that I need to take care of my body. I need to do exercise, workouts. Doesn't always need to be strenuous or anything, but something, movement.
She's looking at me here.
Movement-wise. Yeah, and the same goes for like mental things. I think it's important to feed your mind with good stuff. Yeah. Whether it's reading or audiobook or like what we are doing can be also conversation wise, something like mentally uplifting.
Yes.
So that I make sure that I have that in my daily program, mm-hmm. and I also make sure like something emotional wise, like that I feel good, that I contact friends or that I contact my family.
So responsibility for you is choices.
Yeah.
And not things that you have to do. Well, I mean, there are obviously things that are thrust upon you. Yeah. That you're responsible for, yeah. But also you're talking about things that you choose to be responsible for.
Yes, because I mean, we're always, that's how I see it, we're always in the first place responsible for our own selves. Mm-hmm. So in order to be responsible for someone else, you have to be responsible for yourself first to be like at optimum level.
So that means if I empty my cup, I'm not going to be there for Christina.
Exactly.
And if I, which I probably have done, fill my cup too full with dates and fatty bacon.
Well, then, sorry. I mean, then it's not going to be disturbing like directly in the minute you eat the dates with bacon. No, but on the long term,
if it goes on the hips,
it might be giving you a little bit of stress.
Oh, actually, your microphone's better when you lean forward. You get the proximity effect.
Oh, okay.
We're going to finish with a sing-song today. Have you got the music?
Oh my God.
We're not going to finish with the sing-song today. How long have we been on anyway? 34 minutes. Oh, if you're watching this in playback, then you might get an advert around about now. You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent. Let's see what we've got here. That's good advice. Let me just start back here. Tim, you have hit the nail on the head. It's that Wurlitzer organ, Tim. Sorry, someone mentioned blue. Oh, we got that one, blue. And then it's that Wurlitzer organ. Hi, Tim, says John. Hi, John. John Kurt. Chris Burke, thumbs up. I don't know whether that's sexy for me. Thumbs up if you think Tim's sexy. Is hi to you all, says Marie. John, you got the test at Edinburgh Airport now, and it's £90, and I have started working there. John Kerr, well done. You know, in actual fact, I was going to say I reckon that a lot of testing places are going to start popping up in Britain because it's an entrepreneur's paradise, isn't it, to go and do that. Okay, Juliana is the hottest German girl in Tenerife. Distraction UK.
Whoa. Thank you.
Yeah, Christina's going to come and beat you. No,
I don't care.
You don't care. That's probably good, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't give a beep beep.
A bleep 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 bleep. So that's your part in the jingle. Bleep 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 bleep.
Sorry, £90, Tim. Said Junker. What did I say? €90. Okay, $90. I probably said. That's a good advice, Tim. I was saying the same myself. It's just some people forget after a drink and act silly. You know, I think since I haven't stopped drinking really because we're going to have a glass of wine in a minute. But since I stopped getting drunk, which was a long time ago, and I think your inhibitions are sort of like damaged when you're having too many drinks, and I think that is the problem.
So you are more responsible actually with the drinking.
You know, I can't get drunk anymore because I can't come home and crash out in bed. Because I've got to look after Chris and I've got to put her to bed. I've got to turn her over once in the night because she can't turn over herself. So basically, there's a lot of stuff that I can't do because of the responsibilities I have. You know, but as I said, it's a great life. It is a great life to live here, to look after Chris. It takes us all day to get to breakfast. We don't breakfast till about 11 o'clock. Sometimes not even 12 o'clock. You know, so it's basically brunch, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then in the afternoon, we have our sort of like responsible things, like Christina's got to have a rest, she's got to make sure she takes enough water, stuff like that, right? And then around about 3 to 3:30, I'm allowed to nip out, maybe go shopping, maybe go and visit people. I'm actually visiting somebody tomorrow at 5, if you're watching.
Meeting somebody.
I'm meeting somebody, yeah, meeting somebody. Are you coming? Little Germany, 5 o'clock?
Don't know yet.
You don't know yet. See how you feel, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's my fasting day.
And it is your fasting day, so I mean, you'd only have to drink water with no bubbles.
Well, it can be bubbles too.
Those
But
bubbles are fattening, I tell you.
it would be hard to drink
Speaking of
water
bubbly
when
water.
they've got German Weizen.
That's true. That is true. What have we got here? Oh, there we go. Don't forget, Christina. Drink more water.
Yeah. We gotta water the flowers.
Okay, so water the flowers. Totally agree, Tim. Julianne is the hottie. We've done that one. Very well said, Tim. Spot on. Thank you. Sorry, it's 90. We did that one. Good advice. Did that one. That's reasonable. 120 in Kent. 120 for the PCR test in Kent. Well, actually, the PCR test here, I've seen the cheapest is a Curon for 125, and the Green Hospital, which is the one by the football stadium there in Las Americas, that's going at 225 for the PCR test there.
Hospital.
Nice conversation, says the Crackmaster. Hi. I haven't called your mate yet, Data Daz, but I will because we're inside today, so I'm using my Wi-Fi at the house. But I will be going out on Friday, so I do need to see Data Daz before Friday. But I've still got 12 gigabytes on my phone thing, so I'm not in a big rush. Okay, Daniel's in the house. Loads of thumbs up for Tim being sexy, I believe. Thanks, Jeanette. Oh, here's a long one. Ray, we as a family have discussed the Christmas situation and being very responsible, we've decided not to meet up this year. Wow. This might give a few Christmas holidays together, also to protect others. You know, that's very, very responsible of you, Ray.
Yeah,
that really is
absolutely.
responsible of you. And I think there was a meme, I think, on Facebook where it said all the daughters-in-law are upset because now you're allowed to meet your mother-in-law for Christmas. But no, I think it's very responsible. I think that Christmas, especially if you're not really Christian, you know, I mean, people celebrate Christmas because it's a tradition rather than a religious. In Germany, it's a religious festival, isn't it? You know, it's basically a religious festival. And our family, or Christina's family, celebrates it on Christmas Eve. And it's religious. It's a religious festival. Then the Christ child comes and decorates the tree. That means the tree doesn't get decorated until Christmas Eve, which is a good thing. And then they get the presents Christmas Eve, so they can have a sleep in Christmas Day. So I think it's done quite well in Germany.
And that also varies from north, south to east, west.
Yeah, that's true.
It's different.
That's true. Okay, what else we got? I agree. Responsibility starts with yourself, and if you're good to everyone, you are not in. I'll start that again. I agree. Responsibility starts with yourself, as you are no good to anyone if you're not in the right place. You know, Daniel, that is 100% correct. You've got to start with yourself. In fact, Juliana was just saying, I don't know whether you were there when she said it, that you've got to make sure that your cup isn't empty.
Yeah.
You have to fill your own cup with your emotional tanking, yeah? So petrol.
Emotional, physical and mental.
And mental. And spiritual, of course. I know you're saying emotional because you're thinking if you say spiritual, then I'll go, oh, spiritual, you know, spiritual. Bloody rattling bones again, you know. I'm the biggest, what's the word? Cynic. I'm the biggest cynic. That's mainly because I learnt, as a magician, I learnt things like cold reading and things to do with tarot cards and stuff like that. And it's all like fake stuff.
Yeah. So
that when you see somebody who's what we call closed eye, so somebody who believes themselves, they don't even know themselves they're faking it. They fool themselves. Then I always get on my hobby horse. I will be proved wrong because the theory of everything in string theory does say that it's all to do with vibrations. So all these people are sort of saying vibes are probably right. You know, it's just that we should eventually come and get the scientific reason of why the vibes are good. You know, why the vibes are good.
I think it's oftentimes that you think spiritual equal with religion. And then there is something against religion. But, I mean, in the end, it all is. It just is. And there are people who believe more in religious beliefs. Others believe more in science. And you're probably more like a scientific one. But then, again, energy just is. The same as God just is.
Yeah, energy, you can't create it or destroy it.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
You can only convert it into something else. I'm going to convert some dead pigs
into a belly
and bacon. Sorry, not bacon and dates.
He's having a date with a date.
It's basically vegetarian with all the dates in. Oh, I'm scoffing again now. Okay, if everybody thought the same as you, we will be in a better place now, Tim. Nick, you know, I always think that, but then I think if everybody thought like me, the place would be really boring. So we really do need diversity.
Yeah, we do.
But you're right. If people sort of had a little bit of responsibility and looked after themselves, as you say, and made sure, I've got a saying, it's not mine, but it's basically the only reason to look into somebody else's bowl is to make sure they've got enough.
Yeah, you said that last week, and
did,
I think
it's
I
great.
cannot agree more.
It's great.
It really is.
I've skipped past a few people with short comments that probably saying just hi. Don't be proud of that, Tom. Okay. Tom probably said something. Good evening, says Neil. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. Crackmaster, my responsibility first is to my recovery and living an honest life. You know, Daniel, you're totally right. I mean, the first time I met you, I looked at you and I made a snap decision of what you'd be like going out with on an evening. And then when you told me you're in recovery, I thought that's great. You know, I mean, it was, it basically gave me the impetus to do that month without, and also has realised that I can just carry on doing that. I have fallen off the wagon a bit, but I'm having a glass of wine and stuff. But I didn't go back to the way I was, which was basically, it was a habit, really. It was. But
that's a good thing, to be honest about things. You know, we all have our little mistakes, and if we ignore having them and or deny having them, don't talk about it, we might even miss the opportunity, like you had, that you actually get inspired by somebody else to improve. Because in the end, it's all about the ripples and how what an impact you might have, a good impact on somebody.
Yep. I mean, the ripples again, vibrations.
There you go.
Vibrations, big vibrations. Good evening, everybody. It looks like Tom's having a bit of a Barney down here. Hey Tom, good to see you. Please don't annoy people. That'll be quite nice. You're allowed in here if you're responsible. If you're not being responsible, I'll chuck you out. Okay, hi, I'm hoping Jet to pay for our PCR test, says Gary. I'm hoping they pay for my dinner. We can all live in hope. Actually, I did see that some airlines are doing discounts, and the discounts on the holidays are basically covering the price of the PCR test.
Oh, okay.
So Jet2 Holidays, somebody wrote that they'd got a €390 discount on the whole holiday, and that basically covers their PCR test, so that's pretty good. We've still got COVID round here, haven't we? God. Somebody was saying they like that COVID thing around while I'm saying COVID, because then they can skip through and just watch that bit if they want. And then I forgot to do it today, and I've left it all here now. So I apologise for that, even not talking about it. That's weird, says Peter. Oh, Peter said something. I don't know what Peter's saying. Peter said, I tried them yesterday, Elaine, and no sign of that. Okay. I don't know what that was. I apologise. What about your family, Christina, Steve Farter? What about your family, Christina, Steve Farter? What about your family? Are you going to see your family this Christmas?
No. My family is too religious to see them on Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I don't fit in anymore.
No. You don't sing Silent Night round the tree. Silent Night in German.
But are you going to have, like, for example, I'm planning with my mom to have, like we did on Easter, we did Skype, and we had coffee and cake just in front of the screen together, and it was like we're sitting here together.
Yeah, I told everybody, you know.
And that's amazing. I mean,
I've always said that teleconferences are 10 times better than anything.
Yeah.
And
because you can turn it off.
Exactly.
And not only that, but
or you can excuse the bad internet connection.
Yeah, I'm losing you. Just a minute. I'm losing you. Here we go. I'm losing you. Hang on. What? What do you say? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't hear. I'll try and get you back. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's gone. You're gone now.
Yeah. So are you planning to do this with Stephanie and?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we FaceTime a lot, don't we? I mean, every couple of days, Stephanie will just have enough. Put the telephone in front of the little one and say, "Go and talk to Grandad and Oma." So I'm Dandad, and Christina's Oma. Oh. If I was German, I'd be Opa. You see, but Opa. I don't want to be Opa.
That's one short German word.
Yeah.
Opa.
Opa.
Oma.
Opa and Oma. What else? Oh, I've got to go back to the things here. Oh, lots of things. It's coming up to 49 minutes now, so we're going to stop in about 5 or 10 minutes. So hi Tim, hoping Jet to pay. Elaine Brown, they told me the discount. Okay, that's weird, Peter. What's your family doing? Okay. Yeah, my mum and dad are dead, so they're going to be celebrating with God live, right? And they don't have FaceTime up there. Or down there, I'm not too sure. And Christina's mum and dad are still alive, but they'll Skype because they don't have Apple products. And our daughter, son-in-law and granddaughter, they bought me this iPhone. So that means we can FaceTime at any time. I promised that if they bought me the iPhone, I would never say no to a FaceTime. It's like the other way around, isn't it? It's usually the parents buying the kids. Okay, not meeting up with family this year, says Peter. We're coming for Los Cristianos for 3 weeks, subject to passing the PCR test. You got to study hard to pass the PCR test. So spend 2 weeks before you come studying at home alone, and then you'll pass it with flying colours. Sounds complicated, Craig. Daniel says, I agree. I believe we are emotional, physical, and spiritual beings, and that we need to care for all three of these parts. It takes regular maintenance.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think
we are a
I've missed
constant
it.
building site. That's what I always say.
Oh, well, I look like a builder.
Yeah, but you're not Bob.
Bob the builder.
Bob.
I think they gave you 95% off chicken and chorizo paella for us tonight, says Roger Channing. Cool. Making it yourself, Roger. Okay. Spot on, Daniel. Really good guy. Thank you. Had to cancel as could not get PCR test done over Christmas. So now going to come over later in the year, says James. You know, I've seen a lot of that people are saying they can't get it done within the 72 hours time period. Because if you're like flying Christmas Eve, or if you're flying 2 days like Boxing Day, there's nowhere to get the test open. So, but I'm sure that they should be catering for that, right? I mean, Quran is open 7 days a week, 8 to 12, and does all the tests every day. Maybe they're going to start doing that, you know? Maybe they're going to start doing that. Have you been discussing Christina this evening with my family, and it is all too complicated? I cannot see everyone abiding by the rules, says Sue Lang. You know, I think we get too mixed up on the rules here and not enough on personal responsibility. So the rules are there because somebody sat in a room with the committee to say, how can we stop people kissing, shaking hands, and mingling with infected people? And I think that if you look in the mirror and you think, how can I protect, if there is an airborne virus going around, and it is airborne, right? If there's an airborne virus going around, how do I stop getting it? Now, the thing is, if you don't know anybody who's got it, then at the moment, you've had 8 months of people saying how dangerous it is, and you're still alive, you know? And so you sort of, your brain kicks in and it's sort of like not that important anymore, right? If the virus made you bleed from your eyes 2 minutes after you got it, then people would react differently, right?
Because something visible.
Something visible, you see. But it's not the severity of the illness that you get, it's the way it's being spread. So you have to stop this being spread because we still don't know the long-term effects, do we?
Would you say that it has also to do something like individually wise, that it's more morale? Everyone has a different way of behaving morally?
That is also true. I mean, I think that's culturally, you're brought up to have a certain moral code.
Yeah.
Certain religions are brought up to have a certain moral code. And as an atheist, I think that we have the biggest moral code because we're responsible when we're bad, you know, not the devil, and we're responsible when we're good. So I think that being responsible for your own morality is a very important thing. But I think it's consequences that people are lacking. They don't see the consequences of their action
right away.
Right away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's it. Like we go back to the dates. If you eat too many over a long term, then you'll see the consequences.
I remember we told Stephanie when she was young that if she ate in front of the TV, she'd get fat, right? And she thought it was immediate. So she would never eat in front of the TV because she thought, you know, like, come.
Yeah.
And she still doesn't eat in front of the TV, does she? No.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, maybe.
Exactly. I'm lagging behind with the comments here. I do apologise if I haven't read your comment out or if I haven't answered your comments. If you want to get my attention, then send me an email, timothydowd.com, and go to the contact page. Send me a question there. I didn't get any emails since Monday. I said I would answer questions today on any emails I got. I didn't really get any. And so there. Or you could put in one of those super chats that comes up. You only have to put 99 cents in or something or whatever you want to give, and then it comes up and highlights it for you. So I've got Jill Gardner watching Lee's adventures and knowing I was overweight and not able to go on those things has inspired me to eat healthier and go out for walks.
Well done, Jill.
I've lost a stone so far and feel fitter already, Jill Gardner.
Well done, Jill.
Oh,
Well done,
super.
Jill. Yeah, I actually took a leaf out of Lee's book as well. I'm eating more English breakfasts. Yum, yum. You are a discount. Tui, give it a discount with... Okay. Well done, says Ali Bennett to Jill. And Elton says, hi, Tim and Christina and Yuliani and Daniel. You are a great couple and a great carer, Tim, and I admire you for your views on responsibility. Thank you, Anne. It's nice to be admired. If anybody wants to join in for the last 5 minutes, I am in the room. So if you want to come in and say hello, it'll be a very quick one because we're going to finish in on the hour. Love that with Jill Gardner. Perfect. Neil Bland, they've inspired me. I've had to start... Oops, nearly blocked you there. To merge some interests like photography. Oh, very good. And computing. Good. Would be good to think... I can't see with or without these glasses. Hang on.
Well, they turn the light on down there.
No, because if I turn this light on, I think it'll flicker. Let me try. Some of the bulbs are missing as well. Did that work? Oh, that'll be all right. Thanks to you guys. Thank you, Neil. Would be good to think next year they would accept having the injection as being equal to the PCR test. The vaccine, you mean? I think if you've had the vaccine, would you need a PCR test? I think depending on what how the vaccine's working, whether it's just for one strain or for all strains, or if it makes you immune or just stops you being communicative. What's the word? Not communicative. Contagious. So if it stops you being contagious, then I think, yeah, I think it would. Anybody who's got a holiday booked after Christmas doesn't need to worry about it right now because everything's changing on a daily, weekly basis. So I just prepare for extra costs and see what happens. Amazing to hear, Neil. I can assure you, Tim, we've looked it everywhere on a travel on the 29th. Yeah, it's a pain. I know that. I know. I can't say I apologise because I can't do anything for it, but I feel for you. I do feel for you guys. It's something that you hadn't planned for, and it's making it harder to get here. And anything that makes it harder to get here is bad for us because then we get less people on the island. Yeah. People are more unemployed, and some of the bars are reopening now ready for the Christmas rush, right? But we're still only 18 to 20% capacity on the island. So we'll see if the taking off the British travel ban on the 2nd of December could be a good thing here. So just make sure, as I said, responsible adults, well-behaved children know how to act in a foreign country and show respect. Okay. Indeed, says Neil, they have a story to tell, a passage of life to share, and we can all help and support each other by simply sharing and listening. Yeah. It's a powerful way to help each other. That's why we started this channel, really, was just to show what we did here as a sort of a testament to Christina making the decision to sort of do what it is. Daniel came in the room. I can't see him just yet, but I can hear him, I think. Daniel, are you there? Hello, Daniel. If you can hear me, Daniel, you might have to go out and come back in again. And don't forget to make sure your browser accepts the microphone and the camera. So try that again, Daniel. Can you hear? Okay. I'm going to try and put Daniel on. Can you hear me now? Okay, so we can't hear Daniel. But if you can go out of the room and come back in, Daniel, that'd be good. Okay, so he's heard that, so he's gone out and come back in. I think I'm getting on your nerves, Tim. You didn't reply to my last Email lol. Peter Shaw. Peter, I didn't get an email from you. If I did, it might have gone in the junk if you sent it to me directly. The easiest way to do it is to go on to my website, timothydowd.com, and go to the contact button, and then they all come through. So go through the contact page and they'll all come through. Daniel, if you're trying to get in, you've got to wait for the browser to ask you, can I see your microphone? Can I see your thing? So when you press go on the browser, you have to wait, and then your phone or whatever device you're using will actually end up asking you if they can use the microphone and the camera. You've got to say yes to those two things, then put your name in, then join the room. Otherwise it don't work. Okay, bye, says Tina. Yeah, I've got to go now because it's 1:01. Daniel's trying one more time. I'll unmute him. Hi, Daniel, can you hear me? Touch him. Put you in B. Daniel, if you can hear me, I do apologize, but I can't hear you, and also we can't see you. I'll even solo you there. Oh no, he's gone. He's gone. Okay, well, to tell you the truth, I'm going to leave the room now, so nobody can come in now. Thanks, Daniel, for trying to come in, and let's get back here. There we go. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're going to finish now anyway. Tim, can you name 2 apartment blocks that are good to stay in for a month? Paul Gillespie. Actually, I don't know. If they're tourist blocks, I've not seen any of those, and all the residential blocks will probably need at least a year's thing. So, do you know any decent apartment blocks?
Airbnb too.
Airbnb?
Yeah.
But do you know any places where they might look to sort of say that one in Los Cristianos is nice, or those in Las Americas?
I would go Airbnb.
Yeah, but in which area should they look?
Well, it depends what they want. If they want lovely beach close by, then obviously
okay.
pick,
But you couldn't say, "Oh, go Airbnb for this complex over here," because it's a great place.
I mean, here you have a few as well in our area.
Yeah, I mean in Cayo Sarraje. Yeah, some people are renting out nice apartments right down by the beach. In fact,
yeah,
in El Ancla.
Yeah,
El Ancla. Ancla.
Yes, even here.
Oh, in Cayo Beach. Even in Cayo Beach, even though they shouldn't.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Tim, can you name 2 apartment blocks? El Ancla and Cayo Beach. Big thank you to Juliani and her inspiring vlogs. Helped through dark times and memories. Darren.
Thank you.
That's Darren Finnan.
Hi, Darren.
Okay.
Thank you.
Went all black. It's fine now. Oh, yeah, I was trying to get Daniel in. Okay, so Paloma Beach. Somebody said, "Oh yeah, I did a virtual tour of Paloma Beach once, so that was quite good." Cheers, all. Take care. Okay, we're gonna finish for today, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tim Dowd, Christina Dowd, and Juliani Nendel for Living with MS in Tenerife, and Juliani Nendel Holistic Mentoring. You can get to Juliani's website at juliani.com. You can support her by going to her YouTube channel, by going to youtube.com/Juliani Nendel, and give her some love there. And don't forget, get your information from Janet Anscombe as well. She's one of the best sources. And if you want to contact me, go to timothydowd.com/contact, I think it is. Well, just scroll down and it'll tell you where to contact. There's a little button. There's also a button next to it that'll say sponsor. So if you want to sponsor the channel, then you can do by making a small donation to PayPal. And all is totally appreciated. I've got 2 non-lives coming up. One is the drive around that I really promise I'll finish tomorrow. And the other one is is the unboxing of all the equipment and showing you what I've actually got. And I'm going to go through a technical thing of that. So I'd like to thank everybody. Thank you for everybody saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And the Commodore Los Cristianos is somebody saying in Travel Republic. Okay, we'll catch you later. On Friday, I'm on my own in a bar somewhere, chit-chatting with you guys. If you got any questions, as I say, go to timothydowd.com and send me an email there. And if you've tried to send me one direct, go here and it'll always come through, hopefully. and we'll see you on the next one. So I've got to get the music ready. This is my favorite play-out music now. Oh yeah. Vamos a la playa. So we're just going to dance to this now for a second. Oh yeah. Can you all hear it, yeah? It comes loud now. Oh, look at the bass, drop the bass. Look how dark it went.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Look at that. See everybody. Hang on, let's swing around to the girls.